And I just want to take the time, first of all, to, like I said, thank Javon. He's always just A1 for just showing me this vision. Thank you to Paris and Charles and King Eze for having the faith, to decide to start this organization 3 years ago. And just thank you for the opportunity to, give you a little bit of motivation, because I know that it's going to motivate me as well. My topic for our morning motivation today is entitled, "It's Always Too Early to Quit." And I'm saying that because I have to remind myself that every single day. So I've said this before in videos and different things, but when I started this, I decided to join this organization on May 1st, 2020. After months of Javon telling me about it and kind of, just intriguing me and keeping me updated on his success, just like the play that they tell us to run, after months, on May 1st, I was like, okay, I've paid all my bills. I am ready. I allocated the funds to join this, but I had a quitter mentality, to be very honest with you. I joined on the 1st and I looked at the refund policy for the company. I was like, okay, I need to know exactly what happens if this isn't it for me. So I joined, and 5 days later, I wrote in my calendar that I was going to get a refund on May 5th, 2020. That was my plan. So I had that in mind, and it wasn't on day 2 that, I went ahead and logged into Facebook and I looked at the orientation video that Charles has for us. And in that video, it just starts off, it's plain and easy. He just says, write your 5 whys as to, what it is that you're doing this for. When you joined this, every single person told you to write your 5 whys. For me, when I had to really sit down and decide why I decided to join the organization, why I finally said, yes, Javon, I'm going to see what you're talking about, it started to become more real, and I wrote the 5 whys, I sent it out, I kept it for myself. And as I went through the video, bit by bit, I was just getting, a step-by-step plan of what exactly was going to happen. I was going to fund my account. I was going to learn how to trade. I was going to, Charles was showing me how I was going to go through the Facebook page and find everything that I needed. So in just that first step, by the end of the video, he said, by the way, this isn't going to be an overnight thing. For you to see the type of success that you even crave, that you're even thinking about, I want you to give it at least 18 months. Like I said, when I had started, I knew that 5 days in, I may no longer be taking this opportunity seriously. But by the moment where he decided to, take the time out, I didn't know this man yet, but Javon had joined a team where this man that I did not know took the time out to put this video together and tell me step by step exactly what's going to happen. I knew, that if he said give it 18 months, I was going to be willing to give it 18 months. So by the end of that video, the 5 days later, that was no longer in my mind. So ladies and gentlemen, it's always too early to quit before you even get started. Don't just go in with one toe in the water before you even know what is going on. Now I can look back and just laugh at myself for even thinking that 5 days in, I was going to quit on this type of awesome opportunity. So the number one reason why I'm going to tell you that it's always too early to quit is because there's already a plan set. There's already a plan. 3 years ago, when Paris, Charles, and King Eze decided to take that leap of faith to start the Retired in 365 movement, they didn't just do it with their eyes closed. They didn't say, oh, we're just going to start this. Whoever joins, joins. No, they had a plan set. And as you can see with the ranks that are coming in each and every day, the plan that they have set is being perfected day in and day out. They're making sure that if you are joining this organization, you know what your goals are. You know exactly what you need to do every day to succeed. There is already a plan set out for you to be able to succeed where you join and you say, that this may not be for you. Think again. You're not in this alone. You have a whole family that's working for you. So that is your number one reason, because it's not up to you to figure out how everything is going to be done. There are people who came ahead of you who already have a plan set out for you. And the number two reason why it's always too early to quit is because there's evidence of people who didn't quit and they have succeeded. When I got into this organization a couple of weeks later, our very own Stevenson Lindor hit Chairman 10. That's awesome, right? I'm just new. I'm like, okay, Chairman 10. I really didn't know all about the chairmans until I finally came in. But he had a Zoom call with us. And ladies and gentlemen, he was very transparent in that Zoom call. He had hit Chairman 10, and we all know that Stevenson Lindor is a master trader. We've learned from him on Go Live. But when he took us to his back office, I was able to know that in this life, you're going to see the success, but people had to go through things in order to get there. His trading, there's no issue with trading, but he also sees the power and the benefit of residual income. So he decided that he also wanted to make that business aspect of this opportunity work for him. But it wasn't an easy thing. When he showed us his back office, we saw the fact that time after time, he got ahead and then he deranked. And then he got ahead and then he deranked again. So when everyone is telling you that your back office may look a little funky, but you just have to keep on going, it's the truth. It's the truth. That call for me showed me that I don't even really have to worry about my back office, because as long as every single day I am doing what I need to do, it's going to work as long as I don't quit. And I don't know if you joined this company today, a week ago, it does not matter. I'm telling you that it's always too early for you to say, I'm over this. This trading thing is just too hard. Like, I just don't even understand. Like, why do you want me to go live? Why do you want me to talk to people? I don't like talking to people. You know, it's always too early. You just have to give up everything that you thought you knew, because one, there's already a plan and the plan has been succeeding. People have been quitting their jobs for the past 3 years. This company has been around for a while. Last month, they were giving out free money. Like, we are in the perfect opportunity. So Stevenson was my first, it wasn't my first piece of evidence, but it was so strong because he literally let us see exactly what he had to go through to get to where he is. Charles has told us, you know, that he and Christina's team, they all vanished. They all vanished and he had to start over. And Charles is our very own Chairman 10 on our team. So it doesn't matter if your whole team quits. It's still too early for you to say, I give up. There are billions of people, thousands, millions of people in this world. If they quit, there is more people that are going to be available for us to help change their lives and then in turn change our lives as well. And the reason why the evidence is just so important is because, you know, we can see all the different things that people have gone through. We're seeing the rank ups on Instagram, we're seeing them on Facebook, we're seeing them all the time. And it should be a sense of encouragement to us. It should be a sense of encouragement. But I know that also in seeing these things, you can also wonder, you know, what is it that I'm doing that's wrong? I was watching, I believe it was Rihad. He had like a IGTV a message that he did, and he said, when you kill comparison, then creativity starts to live. All of these issues, Stevenson's was different from Charles' methods. You know, they both had to go through different things, but at the end of the day, they are both chairmen. So when you're seeing different people go through their journey and they're all ranking up, chances are they didn't go on the same journey to get to where they are. They did not get to that opportunity the same way. So one thing I'm going to say is when it comes to social media, when it comes to the group chat, when it comes to the people you're seeing and they're getting to where you want to get to, you have to realize that God created you uniquely. You are your own person. The same people that you are going to attract are not the same people that Stevenson, that Christina, that Charles, that Paris, that B, that King Eze, that Jasmina, that Javon, that I'm going to attract. We are from different backgrounds. We believe in different things. We've had different types of lifestyles that are going to attract us to the same people. So when you're seeing all these rank ups and you are wondering, why not me? You just don't have to compare yourself to them. You have to do your own thing and let your creativity flow so that the right people are going to come to you. Your audience, exactly. Your audience is definitely always different. Not all of us have the same Facebook friends, not the same followers on Instagram, you know, and I just want to say this. The huge thing about Facebook and social media is that 9 times out of 10, people are posting their successes. People are posting their happy moments. People are not posting the trials and tribulations that they had to go through in order to get to where they are. We're not seeing that. Every once in a while, someone gets transparent and really feely and stuff and makes you cry. But 9 times out of 10, that is not what you're seeing on social media. And if I'm going to be honest with myself, I honestly don't want to see their trials and tribulations, because in the good book, in Acts 10:34, it says God is not a respecter of persons. It means that there's no, he's not partial to one person or the other. If those people have hit Chairman 750, if those people have hit Chairman 10 and Chairman 250, and God has done it for them, he's also going to do it for you. But the thing is, if people are posting their negatives, the number of times where people are like, this is bogus, this is a fraud, this is horrible, don't be in my inbox with this no more, like, I'm sick and tired of you. If you saw that for all of these people, you will not be inspired. So it's okay if they're not posting their negatives. Just know that the same God who is taking them to where they are is the same God that's going to take you to where you need to be, as long as you just never give up on the dream that you have. It doesn't matter when you started this organization. If you stop for whatever reason, you come back, people are still going to be winning. So don't quit now and have to start over again. There's no point for you to do that. Absolutely no point. There is evidence. People are winning and succeeding. And because they are winning and they've had to go through things, you can also win. So it is definitely always, always, always too early. It's always too early to quit on yourself. So 1, there's a plan for you. 2, there's definitely clear evidence from other people. So you've come in, it's your day 1, there's other people that you've seen. There's a clear plan set out for you to be able to do this. And the number 3 reason why it's too early for you to quit is because you are your own evidence of the fact that it's too early to quit. If you are any type of adult, most of the people in this company, you have to be 18 and older. So if you are any type of adult, you have gone through some things, whether through high school being it bullying or peer pressure or just trying to make it through, you have been through some things. Whether you're in your 20s and you have real adulting bills that you're paying and you're going through life and losing some of your friends and really figuring out who you are and realizing that the path that you were on, you need a personality check, you need a mental health check, whatever it is. Whether you're feeling like, oh, I have not married yet, I don't have kids yet, whether your family is passing away, whether you're dealing with marital issues, whether your children are just not going in the route that you want, whatever stage of your life, if you have lived some, it means that you have been through something. And there are trials and tribulations that can honestly have people crawl in a corner and not want to get out. But they do every single day. We all go through things. We all go through trials and tribulations. So if you decide to get up the next morning after you have been through the most devastating hurt in your life, you are your own evidence that it is too early to quit this opportunity. You are absolutely your own evidence. The fact that someone showed you this opportunity and you said yes, it means that you have a future that you have envisioned for yourself, for your children, for your relatives. You have a future that you think that you deserve. And you didn't quit on that. That's why you said yes. That's why you decided to join. Because residual income is amazing. It's a residual blessing. And you deserve that. We all deserve that. We don't have to work paycheck to paycheck. We don't have to be miserable if we don't want to. If you're going to work, you should love what you're doing. You should absolutely love what you're doing, because our 9 to 5s, just the 9 to 5 is not going to cut it anymore. And in this point of COVID-19, and just the fact that in like the crisis of back in 2008, you just never know what's going to happen. God forbid something happens to you. God forbid something happens to the key provider of your home. You don't have to go send out a GoFundMe. Like Justin said, go fund yourself. With this opportunity, you can go fund yourself. And it doesn't matter who says it's a fraud, it's fake, it's phony, it's a pyramid scheme. You have seen the success. You have seen the success. The I Am Mastery platform is brilliant. It is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. All you have to do is sit there and take trades, from your favorite educator. That is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So if you are here, if you took the time out to be motivated this morning, it means you want to succeed. If you are getting on Facebook, on Instagram, if you are putting your best foot forward, it means, that the life you had before, you decided to quit that life in order to do this. But this is not the thing that you're going to quit. You absolutely don't want to be 3 feet from your goal. You do not want to be 3 feet away from the best decision that you made and just decide to quit because, it's just all of a sudden too hard. It's never too hard. If you got up this morning, you are in your right state of mind. God has blessed you and breathed the breath of life into your lungs. You have an opportunity. Today is day one. Today is a new day that you have never seen again, and you will never see again. So you might as well take advantage of it. For me, the most trying time of my life was college. It was the best times of my life, but it was the most trying times of my life. I spent most of my young adult life in college. I was in college for 7.5 years, from undergrad to graduate school, to get my doctorate. But at no point in time did I think that I was going to leave Hampton University without a degree. My mother did not bring my sister and I from Cameroon and do everything on her own for me to get into college and not leave with a degree. There was no quitting involved. There was absolutely no quitting involved. So I spent all that time in college. I get out, I have the doctorate. Ladies and gentlemen, my struggles did not end there. As a pharmacist, you need a license to be able to practice as a pharmacist. So I had to take the NAPLEX. I had to take the NAPLEX 3 times. For 1.5 years, I felt like I did not get proper sleep. I love to sleep. It's a bit of something I need to work on. But for 1.5 years, I kept studying and taking an exam and failing. And I kept studying and taking an exam and failing. And it was the 3rd time that, by the grace of God and just a little bit of help and encouragement from the people around me, that I finally passed this exam. I love the fact that I'm a pharmacist, but ladies and gentlemen, sometimes the stress that it took for me to get there, I know that I deserve residual income. I know that I want to sit and kick my feet up and just have money come to me because I have worked hard. So you have things in your past that you have gone through. You have things that you have overcome. This is an opportunity. There is no point in joining this business that it's going to take away from you. It's only going to add value to your life. You are not losing anything by joining the Retired in 365 family. You are not losing anything by joining iMarkets Live. You are making money every single day. I really thought I was going to quit 5 days in. I was so serious. It was COVID-19 that brought me to this opportunity. I was anxious. I just needed something else to do. And I was like, okay, let's try it out. But I just wasn't 100% yet. I was like, let me give it a shot. So for anybody who keeps looking at your posts and they're like, I need something, and they're looking, it took me a couple of months. Javon had told me about it back in October of 2019. It took me till May 1st, 2020 for me to hop on board. And still at that time, I was only just 1 foot in the water. So he didn't quit on me. I'm glad he didn't quit on me. You should not quit on yourself. There are people out there who are watching you. There are people out there who are very curious. There are people out there who are going to need something to smack them in the face and they have no other option. And they're going to say, yes, I'm going to go ahead and join this team because at this point, they keep talking about it. So why not? And it won't be that point that that person is ready that you decide to quit. Don't be this block for that person, because we are all here to change lives. We're changing our lives, but we're also changing so many lives out there, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great opportunity. It's an amazing opportunity. You have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. You have to do, what the mentors are telling you to do, because like I said, there's a plan. The plan has been set. It's being executed. You are seeing the results. If you go and come back, if you take a little break and come back, the plan will still be working. The plan will still be going on and on and on and on. So it's always too soon. It's always too soon to quit. People are winning. People are learning how to trade every day. People are changing their lives. I have seen posts of people in prison who are ranking up, people in prison who are making money. Like, you literally have no excuse to quit. There is no excuse for you to quit. So if you joined this opportunity within the last week and you're just like, oh, I don't know, it seems okay, you need to switch your mentality. You need to go to every link that they send you. You need to read the book of the month. You need to join the calls. You need to just open yourself up. You need to open yourself up to this opportunity, because that is the only way that you're going to change your life. There are a whole bunch of other awesome opportunities out there that are changing people's lives, but if somehow God has guided you to this one, it means that this is where you're supposed to be. This is absolutely where you're supposed to be, and you will see the results that you need to see. So I'm definitely talking to myself as well when I'm saying this, because everybody has things that they're going through in life. Everybody has things that just kind of make them stop and pause for a little bit. But you have to look around you whenever you're saying that I just don't feel it today. You have to look around you, and you have to just be happy, because there are other people around you who are doing the very same thing that you want to do. And because they are succeeding in it, like I said, God is not partial from one person to the other. The rain will fall on the just and the unjust. Everybody. As long as you work hard, you are definitely going to get to where you want to get to. That is really all I have for you guys this morning. I am super grateful that I had this opportunity to just talk to you. And I encourage you, no matter where you started on this journey, it doesn't matter how long you've been here and you've just been kind of going through the motions and hopping in and out. It's okay, first of all. I just want to tell you that we're always here. This family, these group of leaders are always going to be here. They are determined. They have put it in their mind that your success is a goal for them as well. So take your time, but stay plugged in, because it's only going to make you get to where you want to get to faster if you stay plugged in. And it's always, always, always too early to quit. Quitters never win, and winners, they just don't quit, because it's not an option. Every day that God gives you life, it's just another opportunity for you to have success. It's an awesome, awesome opportunity for you to have success. It's not going to be overnight, like Charles said. I needed that reminder. If he didn't say that at the end of that video, y'all, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I needed him to say, give it at least 18 months. So I'm telling you, if you've been here longer than 18 months, if you've reached an 18-month mark, give it another 18 months. If you've been here a week and you're just not sure, give it 18 months. Let today be your day one. If you just hit P600, congratulations, Erica. If you just hit whatever, let today be your day one and give it another 18 months. Start fresh. Give it time. And take the plan that they have already, executed, the plan that they have already set in course for us, and run with it. Run the play, because it's a great play and it's working for so many people. So I just appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to me. I have definitely encouraged myself this morning. I'm going to listen to it so that it can just get into my brain. I just want you guys to know that you're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be here, and it's going to work in your favor. You just have to give it time. You absolutely just have to give it time. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, Javon, I'm definitely done. So go ahead.